It's Friday again, and it's cooling off after many days of rain. Today is the Women's March for Life in Washington, D.C., in contrast with the marches that have taken place supposedly against Donald Trump. They're bizarre, with hundreds and hundreds of requests and needs. Many of them are in line with what the Trump administration already believes. Some sort of, and many, many fears. However, much of it is based upon what I believe might be arrogance and pride that drives the group. There was an election a couple of months ago, and there was a major uprising, if you will, of the people, blue collar and regular people who voted, workers of all kinds. I'm always bothered by Labor Day, that is only for those who are in labor unions, a group that's becoming smaller and smaller. It's down below 8% of the nation of workers. They don't represent us, neither does the Women's March that happened for abortion last week represent women. The more than 1 million women that'll march today in Washington for pro-life, who are voicing their disapproval of the 53 million abortions that have taken place in our country and call abortion good. Now, these women are pro-life in every way. Life, giving opportunity to live and live for our fullest, as Jesus Christ said. He came to give life, and life in abundance, or life in the full. He wants us to be able to take advantage of those things, even in our difficulties and trials that will come. We will have trials of many kinds. But how do we respond to it? We respond as Jesus did, in humility. I'm thinking of John 13, where he took off his outer garments and put on a cloth, took a cloth to wash the feet of the disciples, to show servitude, to show service to one another in the lowest way. The Son of God, and God did that. He wanted to show us that we're here to serve one another. We're not here to fight one another, to bite one another, to jump up and down for my rights. No, it's to help others. The immigration issues. We've been letting in more immigrants than any nation almost in the world, but that's been somehow put down. And the Trump administration simply wants us to follow our laws and look at those, particularly those who are coming in and put us at risk, those that are taking our jobs, those that are bringing drugs into the country. Those are appropriate moves. That's not against immigration. Well, obviously, there are many who have turned this off already. But why? Are they arrogant? Are they prideful? Are they, I'm right? Arrogance and pride, what comes before the fall? Arrogance and pride. You see, because you're just thinking of yourself. Now, there may be millions, other millions more, who think very differently. I am right and you are wrong, you say. I don't hear that from one side. I just hear that from the other. I hear that from the press. It's pretty sad, actually. You see, an open-minded, caring public will take care of those who are in need, the poor, the oppressed. And yes, it is our jobs, each of us, not to get ours from the government, but to give. Sure, there are many in hard times. Let's help one another. Pride in a job well done. That's good. Pride in myself and arrogance because I believe myself better than others. That is not. Consider others better than yourself. Don't not look at yourself. In other words, take care of your needs as well as that of others. Arrogance and pride. Gargoyles of snarling animals on the sides of buildings kind of remind me of kind of what's going on. Some have said we're in a civil war now. Civil war of hate and anger. But there's so many different voices saying so many different things. It isn't like the Civil War, slavery and non-slavery. It was clear what people wanted then. It was sad. It was wrong. And over 600,000 died because of it. But this is selfishness as I see it. So serve one another. Give to one another. Amen.